Welcome back to All This Black That's Yet to Crack. My name is Nicole, and this is So Dumb It's Genius. So far, we have Patty, who I was accidentally calling Jane for 4 episodes, who sold her baby for drug money. We have the detective, the bad detective who shot someone in cold blood, who they suspended and still kept trying to make drug deals. We have the detective who means well by trying to give Patty back her baby, but we saw how that went. We have the detective's husband, who is a CSI, who apparently is on a diet that led him to eat a crime scene. We have the good captain who is trying to stop bad things. We have the mayor who they want to run for Senate, and so she got plastic surgery, who now the chief of police, who just wants to be a cowboy, seems to be in love with. This show is just insane. Oh, yes, the baby broker who named his business Tots R Us. Yes, every time, like I said, we think it can't get worse, it gets worse. So let's see how much more ridiculous this show can get. Drugs?
Don't move, miss. Get up against the car, please.
You can't fingerprint people out in the open. What the hell?
That's for you, man. We're on. I'll ask you again, miss. Name and address.
I'm not gonna say anything until I speak to my lawyer.
That's not how it works. You can't just, you can arrest people in the open, but you can't book them out in the open. It's not an open air booking market. It's not like release, book. It's not like catch, book, release in the open.
You see this white collar, I'm easy to spot. I'm into the powder, but I don't do a lot. It's not like I'm homeless or strung out on crack. With the taxes I pay, it should cut me some slack. But don't mess with my pursuit of happiness.
What? Because I pay good taxes, you should just cut me some slack?
Don't mess with my pursuit of happiness. I've got the plastic, I'm A-OK. Just write your ticket, fax it to my CPA. All right. I'm a bully mobile, but that's not a crime. I work for a living, I live for playtime. Go stake out a donut or break out the booze. Go bust some poor junkie who's got nothing to lose. But don't mess with my pursuit of happiness. It's un-American.
I need my Beamer back.
Pursuit of happiness. Dealers dealing, fire by. Black and white, wrong or right, we all get high. It's un-American. Don't mess with my pursuit of happiness. I say it again. Don't mess with my pursuit of happiness.
No.
Don't mess with my pursuit of happiness.
Clearly this show has never heard of a police consultant.
God,
Excuse me?
you heard what I said. Where's the phone? I am entitled to a phone call. You'll make your call when we're good and ready to let you make your call. And right now you're being processed. Oh, what does that mean? You're gonna strip search me in the back room?
You got some mouth on you, Lena. This is the way she was the whole way down here. Only noisy one we had.
Gotta be one. Is this you, Cassandra Margolis?
Is there a space on that form that says who a person works for? Because I think you ought to fill that in first. I think you geniuses ought to know that you have arrested the personal assistant of Richard N. Colhane, Councilman Colhane.
Yeah, well, you get one phone call.
Officer Quinn,
Yes, Captain?
I've done some thinking about Patty Spence.
What about her?
I've decided to see about getting her paroled into a rehab program.
There's one in Inglewood for battered women and women with drug problems, and they'd let Patty keep her baby.
You can't have your kid if you're homeless.
You mind if I ask you what changed your mind?
I made the mistake of running the whole thing by my wife last night, and she sided with you.
She's homeless.
Don't
Where
get
is she going to take her kid after she gets out of rehab?
Stacey Kane, Captain Holland.
Jesus Christ.
Please come in.
I appreciate you taking the time to see me. I'm sure you're both pretty busy.
Tell us, how can we help you?
About 2 years ago, when I was living in New York, I started receiving fan letters. A guy by the name of Gary Wendell Carver. He had seen me on the soap opera, and he wrote me this long letter telling me that he thought I was very beautiful. I had never received fan mail before, and I was flattered, so I wrote him back, thanking him. He kept writing. At first, it was every couple of weeks. Soon it was every day. Then he started sending me gifts.
What kind of gifts?
Stuffed animals, record albums, books of poetry,
Chocolates,
kites.
flowers.
Then, on my birthday, he came to my apartment and refused to leave.
What happened?
Well, I had him arrested. He was convicted of trespassing. The judge put him on 30 days probation and issued a restraining order forbidding him to get into any contact with me at all.
Which only applies in the state of New York.
Right. Only now he's in California and he started writing me again.
You could go to the marshal's office and get another restraining order.
No,
Okay,
I'm afraid
this is
he's going to do something to me
stalking.
before I can get one. I got this morning. He sent me a vial of blood.
I shouldn't laugh.
Has he ever threatened you?
He sent me his blood. Isn't that a threat?
Has he ever said that he was going to hurt you?
No. He hasn't.
Well, I hate to say this, but until he commits a crime, there's nothing we can do.
Listen, the crime he's going to commit is murder. Do you understand this?
I can go talk to him.
No, unless you're prepared to arrest, don't do anything. You're just going to make him mad.
I'm sorry, I wish we could help.
I'm sorry. I wish we could help.
Yeah.
And
me
then
too.
we will show up when you're
I
dead.
kind of thought that's what cops were supposed to do.
Listen, if you ever think he's about to do something, you call us. Call me.
A day does not go by where I don't think he's going to do something.
I'm aware that my assistant, Miss Margolis, has some problems. But for you men to arrest her in this manner, it's unconscionable.
It is unconscionable.
Bust operation, Councilman. They were doing their job.
She's an extremely valuable member of my staff, Chief. I would appreciate...
AKA,
quid
they're
pro
having an
quo.
affair.
Are you saying she ought to get special consideration just because she works for you?
I'm saying I'd like it if the whole incident were completely erased. This young woman is like family to me. I hate to see her reputation ruined because of one youthful misjudgment. Naturally, I'd show my appreciation.
Meaning what?
Your department has a new budget proposal before the council. Some of my colleagues feel it is excessive, but I'm inclined to vote for it. Heck, I wouldn't even call this a quid pro quo. You'd be doing what's right, and so would I.
All right.
And does that mean I can tell Miss Margolis the matter?
I said, all right.
Good. Gentlemen.
Quid pro quo, huh? Sounds like the councilman's getting all the quid he can handle.
Alan, This girl is responsible for 11 felony arrests.
She sold her kid, John. She's charged with the statutory crime of slavery. Now, how can I let her plead that out?
Look, you do it all the time. You do it for murderers, you do it for drug dealers. I don't see any reason in the world why you can't do it for her.
What is your big personal interest in this? Hmm?
Right? Especially since she's homeless.
Maybe she's even got a shot at getting her baby back.
Are you kidding
No.
me? That's what she's looking for?
Of course that's what she's looking for.
In order for her to get her baby back, she's got to petition the court, and a judge has to grant her custody. Lots of luck.
Thank
The
you.
only
She's
chance she has
homeless.
at all is for you to recommend probation.
No.
All right. I guess if we're going to let Cole Haynes' secretary go, we can do the same here.
What? Who asked you to cut that deal?
Kendrick's guy, Osborne.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Want to get some dinner?
No.
Too much work.
Come on, you gotta eat.
Vincent, now that you're not drawing a paycheck from the department, how do you intend to support yourself?
Well, I don't know. I figured I'd marry you for your money.
The reason I
Gross.
ask is that we represent a private security firm, and they're doing an important political fundraiser Saturday afternoon at the Pollock Estate in Beverly Hills. I took the liberty of suggesting you for a job.
What do I look like? Some academy washout? Some ex-jock
Yes.
or some mini-mall rent-a-cop?
Yes.
You wouldn't
Yes.
be working at a mini mall. You make more money than you make as a cop.
Pass.
I'd think about it if I were you. Right now, you're a suspended cop under indictment for murder. You're not even permitted to carry a gun. Normally, these people wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, in other words, they're only willing to hire me as a personal favor to you.
Correct.
All right, I'll do it. Now that it's settled, let's get out of here.
I can't right now.
Trish,
She's not that kind of girl, dude.
don't let you and me sleep alone tonight. What do you say?
You cannot push her around. She's not like the stripper.
We went to bed once, Vincent. Maybe we'll do it again, and maybe not.
What's that mean?
It means I'm not looking to get into a relationship.
It means you were a
Who said
good
anything about a
time one
relationship?
time.
All I'm saying is, I'm doing you a favor. How about doing one for me?
Okay. Come to my apartment at midnight.
I don't want to wait till midnight. I want to go to your apartment now.
She has work.
Listen to me. You leave now and let me get my work done. And when I get back to my apartment, I might just have a little surprise for you.
What kind of surprise?
I have something that I wear. I keep it in the back of my closet. And I like to put it on for special occasions.
And this would be a special occasion.
Yes, it would.
Midnight.
I hope she's not there.
People, thank you for coming out today. As we hurtle into the last week of this campaign, the polls show that this thing is up for grabs. I can feel in the air, as I think you can too, the winds of change. For too long, we have witnessed the systematic dismantling of this state's preeminence in the fields of education, healthcare, the environment, issues concerning the poor, the homeless, and the elderly. But with your help, today, we're going to change all that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the next governor of California, Thomas J. Wagner.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you. You know, I've just spent the week crisscrossing the state, and I wish I could tell you that I had been addressing the issues.
Is he gonna get
but I
himself
haven't.
fired?
Because tragically, in this day and age
Of course he is.
of multi-million-dollar television campaigns, I've had to spend my week begging for money.
Having a good time, miss?
Oh,
Detective
God.
Vincent Russo, meet Mitchell Sackheim.
Yeah, how you doing?
I was telling Mitchell about your case. He's convinced it would make a great film.
Right, this is him.
Okay, yeah, we should sit down and have a conversation sometime. I'm serious about this.
Sure, whatever you want.
Vincent, right?
Right.
Vincent, you know, we have a 5:30 wedding reception at Chinois. You would be doing me a profound personal favor, Vincent. If you could manage to round up my car right now.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
White, 500.
Winning's
Yes,
going
sir.
to take money. Winning's never been easy, and winning's never been more expensive than it is. Give us your dollar.
He is her blue collar roll in the hay. He is her blue collar affair. Wow.
Your kind attention. A moment to address the work at hand. This business of election day.
Is he gonna sing?
And with your contribution,
No.
I'm prepared to make a stand.
No.
Dear constituents,
What is this? Swing music? No. No. Oh God, stop. You are humiliating yourself, which I guess is the point. That's why they're laughing at him. Oh God. Song and dance, man. He's singing for the money, man. Shilling. He's shilling for the money. Wow. Those pants are tight, man. And they're not even skinny jeans.
I think I might owe you an apology.
What for?
For acting like you guys were to blame. I was
'Cause they
rude
are.
and I was wrong.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, you got nothing to apologize.
You were rude and you were right.
Well, since I disagree, would you be willing to let me buy you dinner Monday night?
Yes, because you're the prettiest girl that's ever spoken to him.
That, yeah.
Good. Well, I'll call you.
Great. Hey, Francine?
Yeah.
Hi. Get me a printout and a CII rap sheet on a Gary Wendell Carver.
Right.
For purposes of judicial economy, we will be combining the disposition of the criminal charges against you with a hearing on your petition for custody.
Your Honor, the Public Defender's Office is only authorized to provide representation with respect to the criminal matter.
Yes, I understand that, Mr. Law. I've received a recommendation from the district attorney in that regard. Miss Spence, you will be representing yourself on this matter of custody, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor. That's right.
Well then, let's get started. I'll hear from the Department of Social Services first.
Your Honor, the Department of Social Services doesn't feel this woman is in any position to be asking for custody.
Thank you.
She sold this little girl. She didn't know what would happen to her, and she didn't care.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Miss Spence?
It is
That's
true.
not true.
Miss Spence,
It is
you'll have an
true.
opportunity to tell your side, but you cannot interrupt.
This is also a drug addict we're dealing with, Your Honor. She says she wants to go straight. All right. Drug addicts say that all the time. Drug addicts lie. Drug addicts only care about one person, and that's themselves. My department's interest is solely in the health and well-being of this child. Putting her back with this woman, in our opinion, is unwarranted and extremely dangerous.
You left out the fact that she's homeless. The addiction can be treated.
I
She
know
has
that what you
nowhere to
all look out for
live.
is what's good for Crystal. And I know that Mrs. Ianello doesn't agree with this, but I really think that what is best for her is to be with me.
Yes, well, you're not exactly a model parent. You will concede to that.
No, Judge, I'm not a model parent. I just know my daughter. I know her better than anyone else in this world knows her. I know that she loves her mom.
Well, a little child usually does.
Right, but not every little child gets love back. And mine did. Mine did.
And yet, what you did was throw her to the wolves.
Yeah, Your Honor, I know. And one day, I want her to forgive me for that. But I want to be a good mother, and I want to raise her upright. And one day, I want her to forgive me.
And one day, you might also want to get high.
I want to get high every day. Judge, I am an addict.
Tell me why this court should trust an addict with the life of a little child.
Well, I don't know. Maybe just because sometimes people get a break and they end up turning their lives around. The only thing that is getting me through the day right now is the chance that I could get her back.
And that's not a reason to get sober. You have to get sober for yourself. You can't get sober for your child.
And I know I don't deserve her.
Sobriety is a selfish place. You have to put yourself
I'm asking you
first.
to please give her back to me anyway.
We'll convene tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll rule on this matter then. Next case.
No one is talking about proper housing. How are you going to support the child? What is your support system? What is your plan for sobriety? No one is talking about any of those things.
Who is it? It's the police, Mr. Carver. Open up the door.
What is it?
I want to talk to you, Gary.
What do you want to talk to me about?
What you're doing is making this young woman very uncomfortable.
That's between me and her.
No, I'm here to tell you it's not. When someone is being harassed, as a police officer, I have an obligation to investigate. If in the course of investigating I become convinced that the individual responsible constitutes a threat, I have an obligation to keep an eye on that individual.
What's that mean? You're going to be watching me?
Like a hawk.
You have no right to pry into my personal affairs. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Tell me something. Are you under any kind of psychiatric care at the present time? Because if you're not, I think you should be.
You just don't understand.
What don't I understand?
You don't understand about us.
Hey, Gary, the first thing you got to do is stop thinking about yourself and Stacey Kane as us.
How could I?
Well, somehow you're going to have to find a way, buddy. See, you built this whole thing up in your mind. And unless you let it go, I've got a feeling you're going to try to do something real stupid.
You know it's her birthday on Monday?
No, I didn't know.
Most people around the time of their birthday are
Gary,
particularly...
just remember what I said.
Stupid. You guys are stupid. Stupid means you never learn a lesson. You make the same mistake twice.
It's you who's making the same mistake twice, ma'am.
We caught her buying at the same location, Captain.
Do we have to go through this again? What's the point? You know I'm just going to call my councilman.
Come on, miss, let's go. Come on.
I get a call. Don't tell me you're not even going to give me a call this time.
No, you'll get a call. You make it from my office. But before you pick up the phone, I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Start talking.
First time was for free. This time, you're going down.
What does that mean?
What it means jail time. Guaranteed. I'm going to see to it personally.
Well, you can take that up with the councilman.
Get to hell with your councilman. Look, you got lucky the first time. But you rub our nose in it, lady, and this is what happens.
No.
No what?
No, you're not going to do this to me.
Why not?
Because why would you settle for busting me when you could bust the city councilman I vie for?
Are you willing to roll over on him?
Yeah.
That means you're going to have to testify in court.
I'll do it.
Okay. When and where?
Tomorrow. I'll set it up.
1 million.
More to the point, Councilman, I believe we had a deal.
Well, I'm trying to live up to it, but how do I sell the rest of the council?
That's your problem. But the clock's ticking, Councilman. I want your full support on this.
The way this thing stands, that's asking a lot.
Well, it's my understanding you're getting a lot. I would hate to see your personal assistants brush with the law, cost you and your wife and your children some potentially damaging publicity.
Mayor? Chief Kendrick? You can count on me.
Your Honor, could I have 30 seconds of your time?
Of course.
I'll wait outside.
Nice to see you, Warren.
He's going down anyway now. It's just about to blow up.
What can I do for you, Roger?
We need to make out real quick.
On behalf of the entire force for your support. I also wanted to apologize to you.
For what?
My emotions got the better of me the other night.
Well, it was a very emotional situation.
I just wanted you to know that as far as I'm concerned, nothing has changed between us.
Nothing?
I mean, you're still the mayor, and I'm your chief of police. And what happened between us the other night doesn't change anything.
Do you regret what happened?
Oh, no, ma'am. On the contrary. I've been tossing in my bedroll every night since, thinking about you. Us.
Me too.
Gross. You only like her because you think she's pretty now.
All right, you got
Hi. Hi.
Oh, now you're friends again?
What's up? I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm doing okay. I'm just hanging in, you know.
I'm thinking about writing a letter for you, Patty.
Oh, yeah?
I wanted to just talk to you for a minute before I
Once again, why? She doesn't have a plan. She's homeless. She has no source of income. She has no way to provide for her child. Stop trying to... You're putting the horse before the cart.
No, I don't even
Or the
think
cart
about
before
it.
the horse. Excuse me.
Well,
You're
you
putting the
better.
cart before the horse. You
Because if you can't
are
get straight without
giving
her,
this
she's
woman her
better off
child
without
before
you.
she's completely sober, before she has any clean
Listen,
time,
I
before she
wanna
has a
stop
home,
doing
before she
drugs.
has anything.
Well, that isn't gonna
Great.
happen
Stop
because
doing
you
the
get your
job.
daughter back. And it isn't going to happen because you move to another city or find a new group of friends or anything else. The only way to stop doing drugs is to stop doing drugs.
Great. But then income, place to live. Like,
I know.
you can't just hand a kid to somebody with no plan to take care of them.
I know.
You know, I'm feeling a little guilty right now.
Why?
Because I'm really attracted to you, and I know at least part of the reason is that you make me feel safe.
Well, listen, I'm glad you feel attracted to me for whatever reason.
It just never lets up, you know? This guy has forced himself into my life, and he won't go away. No matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always aware that he's out there somewhere just thinking about me, fantasizing about me, stalking me.
I have a suggestion to make.
What's that?
Let me stay at your place tonight.
Oh, of course. And this has
There's
just
a
become the
bug around called
bodyguard.
Duty, don't you think?
I know today's your birthday, Stacy. If he does show up, I want to be there because then we got him. Make a wish.
Why is he dressed like Forrest Gump? Oh, God.
It's so strange somehow.
What is this? Is this supposed to be like, Blue Velvet or Wicked Game?
Don't stop
Yeah.
me now. My dream is but a step away.
I'm gonna go surprise you on your birthday. Gross. What is this? Is he gonna put on a suit jacket?
Just to be with
Aftershave. Woo, woo.
in this world. There's nothing
Oh, he's doing it. Just the tiniest bit.
my dream is but a step
Is that Aqua Velva?
I mean no harm. Don't be concerned.
Yeah, absolutely do not be concerned that I have invaded every aspect of your life, that I don't take no for an answer, that I will not leave you alone. Don't be concerned. I don't mean any harm. Don't be scared.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, oh, totally. I'm invading your life because I'm here for you.
I burn for you.
I bur- That's not scary. Yeah.
My dream is now a step away.
Not so much, sir. You're breaking into her home. That would be a crime. You've committed a crime.
Put your hands on top of your head, Gary. You're under arrest.
Listen, wait a
Put
minute.
the flowers down, Gary.
They're for Stacy.
Put them down.
I love her.
Why did she shoot him? The cop is there. Now she has committed a crime.
Hey, Larry, this is not what I asked you to do. Now, is it? Get on the horn with him and get it. Get it here now.
He's right there.
Hi.
Congratulations. I hear the DA's decided not to file charges.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Come on.
Talk. I want you to know that I didn't plan what happened last night.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
All I knew, he was in my house and I was scared.
Scared of what? I was standing right there. He was under arrest.
For what? Breaking and entering? How long could you have put him away for that? Maybe 1, maybe 2 years? And then he gets out and I have to go through this all again? Nuh-uh. Mm-mm.
So, you set me up hoping I'd kill him, and then when I didn't, you killed him yourself.
It wasn't like that.
Yes, it was. You murdered a man, and you did it behind my badge.
What do you want me to say?
Get out.
Look, maybe when things get back to normal, we could spend some time together and figure this all out.
You really think things ever getting back to normal where you and I are concerned?
I guess not.
I just killed someone in front of you, but let's date. What is it with the show and having conversations in the bathroom? Is the men's room the new hangout? Oh, and a song. Okay, yes. In the bathroom.
She spun a sticky little web of deceit.
I would be freaked out if I came to the bathroom to pee and someone was singing to themselves. What is this song? Why? I want to know how often people come to the locker room or the bathroom and people are singing.
gotta give the girl credit. She acted so smart. And I was her #1 fool. She had skin like satin and a heart like stone. She left me standing in the danger zone.
Danger zone!
One of the guys fell for her
beautiful eyes. How did I know?
I saw the movie, I read the book.
Okay, so how did you not see this coming?
Where you don't wanna look. She had skin like satin and a heart like
Are you going to take a shower? What is happening?
sweeter than a saxophone.
What are you doing? What is, why? Her beautiful eyes. Oh, her beautiful, beautiful eyes. You went and got a towel to wash your face? Like, what? Dude! Okay, the shit is about to hit the fan. Okay, good.
Freeze! Hold it. Nobody move. You're under arrest.
Whoa! Jeez,
Warrant.
what kind of crazy invasion of privacy is
I'd
this?
advise you to shut it, Culhane.
Give me a towel, for God's sake.
Read him his rights, Franklin.
You know what you did?
Yes, sir.
I don't think you do. Tell him, Ozzy.
You may have cost this department millions in equipment and pay raises.
Millions.
It's bad enough you disregard the deal we made on the girlfriend. How the hell could you bust Culhane?
Because they were rubbing our noses in it. I understand deals. I make them myself, but there's a limit. Now, you give me the finger once, I'll look the other way, but not twice. Damn it! Now, if you want my badge, that's fine, because if I can't be a real cop, then what's the point anyway?
Man's right, Ozzy. Keep your badge, son. We need more like you in this department.
So, Miss Spence, another night without drugs, huh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel okay. I mean, I feel about the same as I did yesterday.
Well, I have listened to you very closely. I have also read statements on your behalf by Captain John Hollander and Officer Victoria Quinn of the Los Angeles Police Department. And I have also considered the nature of it. That said, I have decided to give you another shot.
No, what?
Mostly because there are 2 lives that stand to benefit if you can manage to turn your life around. This is your sentence. 3 years probation, confinement to the R&H Bullock Rehabilitation Center for 6 months, at which time you will be reevaluated by me. I'm also granting your petition and awarding you custody of your daughter. Said custody to be supervised by the administrator of the treatment facility. Said custody to be reviewed monthly, revocable at any time.
Your Honor, my agency strongly objects to this.
Thank
I
you.
understand that.
With all due respect, awarding this woman even supervised custody is wholly irresponsible.
Thank you.
One more word and I'll hold you in contempt. The Sheriff's Department will transport the defendant. Department of Social Services will produce the infant female, Crystal Jennifer Spence, and deliver said infant to the defendant.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you.
Case dismissed.
How about this? I'll go with you to New York. I mean, you know, I grew up there.
She's not your girlfriend, dude.
And I'm going alone.
This doesn't mean you're not going to see anybody else while you're there.
Listen, if I want to see someone, I'll see them. Nobody's ever put chains on me.
Let me be the first.
No.
Okay. I see. You're a little bored with the usual run of attorneys and producers and big shot agents like that guy at the party. So you decided you're going to give yourself a cop.
And slum it.
I'm your
Yeah,
cop.
exactly.
What's the matter? Nobody ever said no to you before?
Nobody
Yeah,
who
no.
had me as turn around as you do.
Well, maybe you better cut your losses right here and now. Because if what you want is someone who's available to play mommy, servant, or whore, depending on your mood, you're going to be real disappointed with me.
Maybe I don't want to give up that easy.
Is that a threat?
No.
Good. Because I want you to know that if you ever made or even implied a threat to me, I would never see you again. Now, I've got to finish packing, wash my hair, get dressed, and get to the airport. I'd like it if you'd leave.
Finally, a woman who doesn't put up with his shit. I mean, at least it's at a shelter where it's observed. And these do exist. Reunification shelters do exist. Okay, so what did we learn this week? Screw child services, give babies to homeless people. I mean, granted, she's going to a rehab program for 6 months, but still, she has no housing and no job. And don't listen to the social worker, just give babies to homeless people. The lady's using the cop to get her kicks. Yeah, the councilman is corrupt. Bust the councilman because he's sending his secretary out to buy drugs for him. And basically everybody in LA at this time is corrupt. Except the one good cop. The one good cop. And the actress used the cop so that she could kill her stalker. Which, to be perfectly honest, we don't know that he was violent. Like, I'm not saying being a stalker is good, but, like, we had no indication that this guy was violent. He seemed to just be, like, yes, he broke in, but based on, like, the way he was talking, like, I don't know. Like, I agree with the cop. Like, this seemed super shady, and it seemed like she maybe may have lured him there to kill him. So, yeah, she's super shady, and she used the cop to be able to hide her killing this guy. So, yeah, everybody seems to be correct except the one captain dude and the meaning well lady cop. So, yeah, and the open air booking, that is not a thing anywhere. You cannot book people in the open, specifically in the event that something happens and their case gets dismissed or they get acquitted or something. Like, people do have the right to privacy around booking. So in the event that their charges get dismissed, they don't have an arrest. It's not on the record. So if you book them out in the open and they, like, somebody takes a picture of them getting booked, it's out there for the whole world to see. So the whole open air booking and arraignment, no, that's not a thing. That wouldn't happen. That's insane. And people have a right to be pissed off that they got arraigned in public. Yes, catch and release. The point of catch and release is quick book, quick arraignment, quick release, not book them in public and then release them immediately. So that's BS. This whole episode is just as batshit as the other episodes, just as bullshit. Like I said, they clearly did not meet a police consultant. Like, they're like, police consultant, what's that? They're like, what's a police officer? We're just gonna make it up and imagine what it is. Like, just as batshit as normal. So we're gonna do another episode this week. I'm behind because I got super sick. That's why I didn't post. Not the C word, just chest infection, sinus infection at the same time. So we will do 2 this week. So I will see you in the next time. In the meantime, like, subscribe so you can see more of this insanity. And bye.